It's like jumping into the lake at night. Is my love too much? 'Cause I feel like it's eating me alive. Do you feel the same? Caught up in the way we are made of the same pieces. Color in the gray of the light you gave.
Hey everybody, come on in. Let's check out this home we just decorated on Paw Lake.
Jump into the deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a feeling. We keep on reliving as the moon is rising. I will keep on finding. Jump into the deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a feeling. We keep on reliving as the moon is rising. I will keep on finding you.
Ooh, I love that. Oh my gosh! It doesn't even look like my house. Oh my gosh! It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. It's like, it's got like lake vibes, but like homey and
Very calming.
it's, oh
Very
my
soft.
god.
Very soft.
Like, I would have never been able to do this, you guys. Wow. It's so perfect.
Deep end, give you all my weekends, taking all the back roads. We can make the time slow, betting on a feeling. We keep on
Coming in the front entrance, we replaced the rug with this beautiful floral patterned wool rug that added texture and pattern to the space. We also wanted to lighten up the floors by using the cream and the gray tones that the rug brought out, just to give it that high contrast and really stand out from the floor. Another thing that we did was we actually angled this dining room table. So instead of keeping the table straight on with the light, we angled it in the room, which added more character and interest and just added a little bit of that extra touch that this space needed. We also brought some beautiful decor and reflective light with the mirror up above the hutch and dressed up that space as well, so it kind of brought your eye from downwards, upwards, and fills the space. At one point, she had a round mirror here that we actually decided to replace with this beautiful driftwood mirror. The driftwood mirror, being rectangular, mimics the shape of the hutch below it, and we also love the fact that it added a lot of texture and character to the space. So when you're walking into the space, the first thing you initially saw was the back of this couch. So what we decided to do was dress it up by putting a beautiful sofa table here that dressed it up, and then also added a little bit more interest with the character of the decor that was placed here. Coming into the living room, we just really wanted to bring this space to life. Everything was fairly dull before, you know, the decorating really just wasn't her thing, so she wanted us to come in and just liven up the space. So what we did in order to do that was, again, we just switched out the area rug, carried that same pattern over into this area too, which gave good contrast to the wood floors. We threw in a bunch of color with the mint blues and the browns, and then decided to just decorate this mantle, put the clock up above it, and bring in different heights, textures, and color throughout this living room area. Being as they're living on the lake, we wanted to bring a few of those beachy vibe pieces into the space, and by doing that, we did this starfish shaped pillow here, and then we also added the little fish that you see above the mantle and the fish over on one of the side shelves. Another really important thing to incorporate into the space is lighting. So we really wanted to make sure that we brought that cozy ambiance into their new living room space by adding these beautiful table lamps. And then another thing they were missing was a coffee table, which filled the center of the space very nicely and doesn't have those sharp corners because they've got 3 little kids we gotta worry about hitting their heads on. The frame around the clock up above the mantle really pulls out the color of the mantle itself, but it also ties in the floor, which kind of grounds the room. When decorating any space, we want to bring in a mixture of different materials, such as this glass vase that has a reflective quality, but then also bringing in like these wood pillars, the touches of greenery. As you've noticed, we've got groups of 3. We've got different greenery, heights, and textures, and that just really is what brings everything all together in the end. It's truly all in the details. And that's a wrap on our Paw Lake decorating job.